Finding an actually convincing ghost video on the internet is a very rare event. I would say a solid majority of the channels that make paranormal encounter compilations include videos that are not very believable. No shade to Chills, I'm sure he's a nice dude, and I'm not sure if he still does this because I don't keep up with his content, but there was a point where he was including videos that were obviously CGI. Personally, I'm someone who's pretty skeptical of the paranormal. I did not grow up religious, but I did grow up believing in spirits, and I've been to numerous haunted locations. Over time, my diehard belief in the paranormal kind of died down, and I started looking at things from my own logical perspective. And currently, I'm in a position where I'm not completely against the idea of the paranormal being real, but I also haven't seen enough crucial evidence for myself to confidently believe. That is, until now? Question mark? One night while I was endlessly scrolling through TikTok, no wait, now hang on a second, I know that's a trigger word to drive some people away because TikTok videos aren't usually believable, but hang in there, trust me on this one. While I was on TikTok, I came across what I think could be the most convincing ghost video I've seen so far. Now, as a skeptic, that's not me saying I think it's real, that's me saying I don't know how they would have faked it. So I did a little breakdown analysis of the TikTok page to see if I could debunk it, and well, here's how that went. So this TikTok page didn't start out as anything paranormal. There was nothing weird happening at first, just a mom recording some videos of her child, you know, normal TikTok posts. And then an anomaly on this account was posted on October 15th, 2025. This was the first thing to really pop off. Let me move my face cam, read the caption here. Breaks my heart to think that all this time I thought my daughter was just suffering from night terrors. Me and my husband started recording every episode for her doctor to review, just so he can see what we've been dealing with. This was on Sunday. We've tried everything. Scented oils, lullabies, keeping both our doors open so she knows I'm close. Anything that might help, but nothing has. I used to think it was something in her mind, but I'm glad to know it's not her. This is one of her night terrors. I caught it on video. All this time when I'd post videos asking, does anyone know how to stop night terrors? Can someone please help? My daughter has been having night terrors. I guess I was asking the wrong questions. We're packing our things, or at least have her stay away from her own room. My poor girl. So it appears this was happening at 3 in the morning, which, if you believe in the witching hour, that's the witching hour. That's when bad stuff happens a lot of the time, supposedly. Now, a child waking up in the middle of the night, late in the night, nothing out of the ordinary, right? We've all done that as little children, maybe even as adults. But yeah. So video starts out normal, and then that happens. The door closes. Now, it is very easy to fake a haunted door closing. That's really easy to fake. And if it's not faked, there's some sort of explanation like ventilation, air pressure if a window's open, stuff like that. This is nothing compared to what we're about to see, but I'm not gonna spoil it. We'll get there.
There's a vent right there, baby.
Yeah, so she even mentions the vent, which could be a possibility for the door.
Scaring me.
So foreshadowing here. She's looking at the window. Any guesses what's gonna happen?
We'll see.
Yeah, a little bit of a jump scare there. The shutters slammed closed. Now, there are tons of haunted videos of, like, doors closing, and I'm sure windows and blinds and stuff like that closing. I'm not saying this is real or fake, but I don't know how this would be faked. We're going to go over some possibilities here in a second. But there's some more videos that we're going to watch first. But, yeah, let's just watch that one more time. See it close. So the daughter's staring at the window. And then, boom. All 4 of the shutter panels close at the same exact time. Alright, I gotta move my face cam here for the caption on this video again, sorry. The caption for this one says, please pause the video to read the caption. The windows are not battery powered. You have to pull on the levers. They each have to close individually. Wind maybe, but no breeze? Doesn't make sense. And then right here, it says, I watched this video back and forth, and I still can't figure out how the windows did that. My 7-year-old had night terrors last night. She suffered for a while. Please believe what your little ones say. She came running into my room, and I've never seen her cry this bad before. She was doing okay in sleeping in her room alone for a while till now. I'm keeping her away. Okay, wait. Okay, this is just a recap of the end of the video. We'll see it again. We'll see it again. We're going to analyze this. We're going to get to the bottom of this, or at least try to. Okay, this is important for context. There's no caption to read here, so I don't got to move my face cam for this time. But so this video is going to offer some context and kind of make things a little bit harder to explain on how this could have happened.
Do not have any remote or electronics. We just opened them back up so I could show you.
Not electronic.
You have to be physically standing by the blinds in order to close them like this. There is no wires or anything like that. There's no way this could be battery powered or anything. They just close on their own. And also, all 4 of them close at the exact same time. Oops,
I didn't mean to do that.
Blinds.
So they all close individually, not electronic. And by the way, I was searching before making this video, and even if they were electronic, I have not found any kind of electronic shutters or blinds that closed that fast. These slammed, and most of the electronic ones I've seen, they slowly close. So I don't know.
There's no way that's possible because you have to touch it.
Notice how she pushes up. And if we go back to this video where the windows, the shutters close, you'll see. I'll play that in slow motion for you guys so you can see it here. The shutters close upwards. So, originally you would think, okay, well, someone tied like a wire around each shutter pole and just tugged on it, and they all close at the same time. But that's a bit of an issue because they don't close downward. They close upward in this video. Something would have to be pulling it up from like the ceiling or something, unless something like pushed on the bottom of the shutter rods and made them close upwards. But even then, I'm not really quite sure how you would do them all at the same time seamlessly. I watched this video in slow motion plenty of times, and I cannot see anything that reveals how this could have been done. The only thing I can see is that there's little dots. You see those little dots at the top of the shutters? The only thing I can think of is that those could be some magnets of some sort. But that even then, if they are magnets, how were they all pushed up at the same time? So I don't know how much magnet theory here, magnet gate, is really gonna help debunk this. These look like heavy, like thick. These are thick shutters. These look like they got a little bit of weight to them too. So I'd imagine if you're pulling them up with a wire of some sort, if you have a wire that's connected to all 4 of them, and you're pulling up, you gotta have some sort of, I don't know. Like, these look like they have a bit of weight to them. And again, I could see how this could easily be faked if the blinds closed down. But them going upwards just threw the whole, it threw the whole thing off for me. So then she talks about the door. I don't care about the door, okay? The door can be debunked in many ways. I don't give a shit about the door. I care about the shutters. So she kind of just gives us some more like close-up shots of the shutters. Okay, there's bags on the door that could have made it open. Again, I don't care about the door. I care about the shutters. The door can be easily explained. How the hell did the shutters close that fast upwards all at the same time?
You have to touch it and close it like that. That is the only way to close these blinds. There are no batteries or remotes here at all. No wires. You have to touch it and you have to close it.
No AI. That's an important thing to note. No AI. At least they claim that there's no AI. I have no idea. No one else. I have not seen I've looked through comments and comments and comments. I have not seen a single comment giving a good explanation for how this could have happened. Now, this video, there's something interesting in this video. She pushes down to close the blinds in this one. So it looks like the blinds can go either way. You can either lift the shutters. Sorry, I guess there's a difference according to what I was looking at between shutters and blinds. But it looks like these blinds can close upwards and downwards. I saw a few people mention that in the comments, but the shutters being able to close downwards doesn't matter because they closed upwards in the video. So this information really doesn't matter that much. Like, yeah, she showed at first that they can only go up, and now she's showing us that they can also go down. But again, them going down, it doesn't matter because in the original video, they slammed upwards. You saw the the rods go up on the shutters.
No kings. No kings.
And then that's it. That's it. No more context to any of what we just saw. No kings, amen, brother or sister. Knowing what we know, right? The shutters can close upwards and downwards, but they close upward. They slam upwards. And it looks like, based on the it looks like the windows are closed based on the reflection. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it could be air pressure if the windows are closed, unless I'm stupid and I don't know how physics work. But I'm pretty sure if the windows are closed, it wouldn't be like air pressure. I think the windows would have to be open, and then if you shut a door, that might make the shutters close. But it looks like the windows are closed here, so I don't think there's like any airflow going through. And even if it, sorry, voice crack. Even if it was air pressure, making all 4 of them close at the same time, upwards. It's not like, I don't know, a door closed and it made the shutters fall. Or I saw a few people in the comments mention that if a plane goes by, or if like a heavy truck drives down the road and the blinds are weak, the shutters didn't go downwards, so they didn't fall due to anything. And the fact that this page wasn't even dedicated to haunted stuff at first, it just seems like a normal, like, family, well, it's really just the mom and her daughter in these videos, but, you know, family videos on TikTok. This haunted event was so out of the blue. It's hard to call this fake, but I don't want to call it real either, because I'm still very skeptic of the paranormal. I have spent a night at the Conjuring house in 2022, I think. There's nothing that really happened when I visited that really proved the paranormal to be real to me. If anything, I left believing less than I did going in. Also, I have proof that I went to the Conjuring house as well. Not that it matters, but it's a fun fact. Look at that Conjuring house. I guess there's some drama going on with it. But I'm not kept up to date with all the Conjuring house drama. Even as a skeptic, even as someone who spent a night at one of the most haunted places ever, supposedly, I don't know how to explain this video. I had the theory that maybe someone was outside the window and they pushed the blinds up, but again, based on the reflection, it looks like the windows are closed. So, and this doesn't look like the type of video that would use like a green screen or anything or like that, like those type of special effects. Like I don't sense any editing tomfoolery happening here. Someone mentioned the video was in reverse too. I don't know about that. Even if it was in reverse, you still don't see. Okay, can we please? Even if it was in reverse, you still don't see anybody touching it. How could you do this with wires to make all 4 of the? Okay, someone leave a comment. Any theories, please? Any theories? How would you fake this with wires? How would you make all 4 blinds slam? That's important. They didn't slowly. They slammed upwards. I want to say this is like this could be the most convincing ghost video I've ever seen on the internet. Like, genuinely. This is the first ghost video I've ever been stumped by. I cannot explain this. I am dying to read your theories in the comments about how they could have done this. I am not one to believe in most ghost videos I see on the internet, but if there's any ghost video out there that's gonna slightly convince me, it could be this one. That all being said, with the mystery left open, if you want more from me, leave a like, comment, subscribe with notifications on, and hype the video up. I highly recommend checking out my link tree in the description if you want to find me on other social media platforms like Instagram, Discord, etc. The Discord's a good idea to join if you want to share video ideas, send fan art, or just get content updates. Also, join the live streams. They're a good time. You don't want to miss them. Alright, hopefully I will see you in the next video unless one of us unexpectedly dies. Thank you for watching and have a good evening.